This is Crank Radio. You locked in.
Turn up the heat.
And Crank, make them blast they speakers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crank Radio, episode 8. Last time I said episode 6 when it was really episode 7, but episode 8. Welcome back. It's your boy DJ Crank. You already know what's going on. Here we are again. Y'all get 2 episodes this week, but the way it's going, it might just stretch to 3 or 4. Meek's back to the main topic. Again, the People's Choice. We might start handing out People's Choice Awards, but we gonna get right into it. Y'all know exactly why I'm here. Let's just say my Twitter has been booming. My Twitter's been booming. We're going to talk about why it's booming. Last night around like 2 o'clock, a snippet, a leak of Meek Mill and Lil Baby's, one of their tracks, whether it comes out or not, had resurfaced. For y'all that don't know, and it shows of last night on Twitter, some people been heard that snippet, by the way, but it just resurfaced yesterday, coincidentally when, Meek is already on fire for, the 6ix9ine bullshit that happened over the weekend. So it's been taken down, it's been, censored, or it's been reported. But this is actually the second time it resurfaced. Shout out to DJ Rone, Ratchet Rone, what's up, youngin? Let's get into this. So everybody is throwing their fits and going crazy because of Meek and Lil Baby's snippet to Kobe. Of course, it's not really Lil Baby's part that bothers people. Him saying that if he had another son, he'll name him Kobe. If he had a daughter, he'll name her Gigi. I only seen a few really going at Lil Baby. But how could you when the counterpart is Meek Mill? Like, how can you pass that up? So I'm going to read it word for word. I'm going to have everything I read on the screen for y'all as well. Let me type up Meek real quick. Okay. So the snippet to Kobe is, and if I ever lack, I'm going out with the chopper, it'll be another Kobe. That snippet was part of, that line was part of a snippet that he had dropped from a leak. Well, now he didn't drop, it was leaked, right? Okay, let's get into this. I had tweeted last night when I seen it because somebody sent it to me like, yo, how y'all feel about this? Crank, anytime it's something with me, people gonna send it right to me and be like, how you feel about this? So I'm gonna break down the bar first before I get into the substance of what I really want to talk about as far as people choosing, as far as these socials at it again, as far as cancel culture, as far as a double standard and y'all deciding who has certain rules, what waves you want to ride, what's cool, what you don't understand. We're gonna get into it. So let me break down that line. Yeah, if I'm ever caught lacking. So if you ever caught up, whether you in your hood or whether somebody trying to stroll you, jump you, whatever, you ever caught up, if that's what lacking is, I'm going out with my chopper. It's not helicopter related. People really they didn't hear it. A lot of people just read it. So a lot of people looked at it on paper, what it looks like versus when you hear it in the song. Chopper is not related to helicopter. For all y'all weirdos that was on my timeline saying, yeah, bro, we understood it. It was just corny. You didn't understand it. Because if I go down the thread, how can you refer to a helicopter and Kobe is too soon? I'm going out with my chopper, a.k.a. gun. You feel me? Chopper can be a lot of things in the streets. You feel me? It could be a bike. It can be, a quad. But he's referring to a gun. And it will be another Kobe. Meaning I'm going out shooting as a legend. Kobe referred to a legend. Chopper referred to the gun. And using the chopper referring to shooting. So if I'm ever get caught up and I'm down and out, I'm going to go out shooting and I'm going to die a legend like Kobe. Is what he was referring to. Okay? Again, for a lot of people that didn't hear it, that seen it on paper, I will admit, it looks insensitive. And if it is anything, it's a tad insensitive. Y'all can fire come on me. How can it be a tad? Blah, 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 blah. This is what it is. First of all, it's a tad insensitive for something that was supposed to be showing love. I seen a Lil Baby. How dare you try to name your son Kobe and Gigi? They should be off limits. Don't name your son or your daughter that. Why would you try to thrive off their name? That's the only little bit of, slack that I seen Lil Baby take. Most of it, 95% of it's been on me. That 5% has been on Lil Baby. But for a song that was supposed to be showed love that might not even got out, who knows? Might not have been released, who knows? We don't know. It was leaked twice. We've heard way worse in this rap game that's been intentional, with malice, intent to disrespect as far as hip hop, the game, the rap culture. My problem with these new rap fans, quote unquote, because these new fans aren't fans of hip hop. I'm not really talking to the OGs. I'm not really talking to the people that's 25 and up or the fans of real music. Like I told you last episode, this shit is a soap opera, right? We're caught up in drama. We're caught up in who we can cancel culture. As bad as it seems like Meek saying he's not going to be canceled. I don't think personally, God forbid, anything's ever going to trump the Meek and Drake beef just because the pioneer of where social media was headed. And I think Meek got the first real taste of what it is to be really, really trolled and how social media can be weaponized in hip hop now in a rap beef. So that I think is the biggest it's going to be. Since then, we had some shit that's really been worse than that. But because social media has already kind of got used to it and evolved, like I've said, you can be the man today, the villain tomorrow, then you drop some hot shit, then people forget about it, or you don't get that much slack because people like you more than another person, so they don't really jump on it more. So that cancel shit is over with. You feel me? Cancel me, cancel me. I don't got that happening. So that's the bar, right? And you got people that's fans of battle rap. Here's my issue. This choosing thing. Let's get to that. Here's my issue. It's three things. You got the insensitivity. Then you got people saying, well, it's not really insensitive. It was just corny, flat out. It's not a double entendre. It wasn't a, double-edged sword, blah, blah, blah. And then you got it's it's really a nice line. It's just too early. You got the people that's a little sane. That's like, you know what? I respect that because the plea of it's corny, that's a cop. If it was your favorite rapper, or somebody that you favorite more over Meek, like if it was a talented creator, is all the wild bars that he's given brushed under the rug. If K-Dot would have said some slick, nah, that joint was hot. If Drake dropped any type of reference, you might not get the Chopper reference because Drake's not a street rapper, so you're not going to really get too many street references. But if he dropped something in the lines of something that was a little insensitive, flame emojis. Say it's not, it's cap. People pick and choose because Meek is now that bad guy in media, Twitter fingers, this, that, and the third. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what Meek says or does at this point. People will pick and choose what's the standard to troll on, what's considered cool, what's considered, in this case, a good bar, or what's considered too. That's the thing. One side of Twitter wants to be, yo, this is Twitter, lighten up. We be seeing the illest jokes. Whether somebody is a paraplegic that wants to do the bus it challenge in a wheelchair, whether somebody is autistic, whether somebody got shot up or anything on Twitter, it be, bro, this Twitter, lighten up. It's just a joke, bro. And then it's absurd and ridiculously sensitive. We live in a society now where people have to go in depth about everything and they ride the wave or whatever's moving and they deem it as sensitive. They go into everything with a sensitive perspective, a malice perspective, as if it's a negative, whether it's the LGBT community, whether it's somebody with a mental illness, dealing with anxiety. Everything is a joke until it's somebody that said something, which in this case, showing love, but now it's too sensitive, it's too early. People been giving nip bars for the past year, all 2020. They ain't raped for nothing, whether y'all heard them or not. Guaranteed most don't listen to music like I do, whether underground, whether mainstream, whether radio, whether on YouTube. People have been giving nip bars for a year, but it's too early. When it comes to this rap culture, when it comes to hip hop, that's part of the game. When King Push dissed Drake back and he talked about 40, he's sick. He mentioned his son or whatever, Drake got in his bag. It's like it's not fun, blah, blah, blah. It was half and half. If you was a Drake fan, you was offended. If you was a fan of hip hop, it was like, who cares, bro? It ain't no rules. Since when has there been rules? It was up in the air. It was really up in the air. The only people that really had a problem with it was the Drake fans. But other than that, no, go at it. It's rap. 40 is sick. It was not the same energy. Yeah, 40's still here. But I'm saying when it comes to the sensitivity issue, y'all not about to pick and choose. What Nicki, and mind you, all the artists I have now, let the record show I don't have the problem. I had no problem with that line. I got no problem with Pusha. I got no problem with these other artists that may say some shiesty stuff. Understanding the game, understanding the culture. With my perspective, I keep it as a bubble in rap. We know there's a line to cross. We know. But I will deem something when it's like, no, he tried to be disrespectful. That's wild. Versus like, bro, okay, it was a little early. It was a little insensitive, but I get what you was trying to do. There's about 10% of that on Twitter right now. The rest is like, oh my God, relax. What Nicki say? Like MJ Doctor, they killing me. Propofol, I know they hope I fall. It's a bar. But nobody cared, right? Nobody cared. It's Mike Jack. It's Nicki. Nobody said nothing. I love Michael Jackson. He's my favorite artist that ever walked this earth. I didn't feel a type of way. That was a bar. So you mean to tell me if this song had came out 5 years from now, then it wouldn't be too early, that's okay? I doubt it. That's where the cap's at. I don't want to hear the, oh, bro, it's because it's Meek. That's the point. It's because it's Meek. Don't tell me 6 years from now y'all would have been okay with that line. Y'all would have found a way to have a issue because it's somebody that you really don't like right now. That's my problem. Matter of fact, Pooh Shiesty put a Kobe bar in one of his songs on his album. Shout out to Pooh. Like I said, back in Blood Season. Like I gave him love last episode. Like I said, I don't have no problem with... the problem ain't over here. You feel me? I'm not picking and choosing. I understand the game. And I understand when people don't have malice intent. So that's the perspective I move with as a DJ. Where's that Pooh Shiesty bar? Let me bring that up. And I'm going to put it up here so y'all can read it as well. All right, boom. I found it. Here it is. Pooh Shiesty main slime remix with Moneybagg Yo. Shout out to Yo. Hey, this little guy got some pull. He want a meal, but he already full. You got treated like a sheep if you can't fit in with the wolves. Glock 23 came from Chicago. Didn't play for the Bulls. I'm in LA. You gon' chill with Kobe if we get into it. You gon' go chill with Kobe if we get into it. And again, I got no problem with that. Shout out to Pooh. Pooh Shiesty hot right now. He not in no drama. He not dealing with six. So it's deemed okay. Y'all, a lot of y'all might see this and be like, oh, I didn't know that. 90% of y'all commenting on Twitter don't really be knowing music. You listening to what's the hottest thing streaming or what's trending or what got drama right now or what the beefs are. Like, I'm looking at people responding to me with 10 followers and Madden 04 pictures. Relax. I'm not responding to that. This is Pooh Shiesty. It's a reference to Kobe. Oh, let me guess. It's not as bad as Meek's. And this was on some, you're going to join Kobe Bryant if you get into it with us. Not, I'm going to go out shooting and die like a legend like Kobe. So what are we mad at here? That was very light. And it was showing love at that. Again, it's because it's Meek Mill. Y'all don't carry it with the same energy with everybody. Sipping on hot chocolate today. Shit good. Let's talk about, again, and I know I said something about battle rap earlier. That some of these fans are battle rap, or if you're a fan of battle rap, You feel me? One of my bros, shout out to him. I ain't gonna say his name. What's up though? No shade. Was stating how, like, you know, sometimes it's an unwritten rule that, you know, in mainstream rap, death isn't, you know, death, you can't talk about, you know, death, people's parents, and certain things are off the line. Absolutely, with malice and disrespectful intent. I'ma keep repeating it. Certain things is like, yeah, when you trying to show love, we see what you did, but that's not the response. The response is crazy. So to say that's an unwritten rule in hip hop, right, in mainstream rap, these are some unspoken rules, lines that you can't cross. But in battle rap, it's okay. Moms, grandmoms, dead loved ones is off the table. Even though some battles, you got people saying don't touch on that, don't talk about that, it's gonna be smoke. You got people riling up. That's the culture, right? Stay with me. What do you mean death isn't part of rap? Half of y'all riding the wave of Chicago since Von and Dirk came out. Half of y'all screaming, smoking on that Tuka pack. Half of y'all want a new op pack in the air, this gas or what? Talking about different people that go on in the streets that you don't know about. It's a new pack for him. It's a new pack for him. It's a new pack for him. All y'all on Twitter riding that wave, singing them lyrics. Oh yeah, think about the kids and the other families that lost their life. Absolutely. But when you got Von, or when you got another person that died, or any loved one in any city, getting printed on a backwood pack or a loud pack and getting shipped on social media, and y'all on Twitter repeating it, or y'all on Twitter liking that shit, y'all not thinking about them kids when they grow up and they gotta see they father on a backwood pack, or they father on a loud pack. Print it out. But y'all riding that Chicago rave, right? New ops in the air. Gas or what? New pack. Smoking on Tuka. Smoking on Duck. Smoking on all these little street rappers. They lost their life. Blah, blah, blah. We not thinking about their family then. What you mean death is an unspoken rule that's not crossed in rap and mainstream hip hop? What? Since when? Y'all rapping about it every day. Y'all don't even understand the lyrics y'all talking about. Now y'all want to be sensitive for something that wasn't even supposed to be disrespectful. That's my problem. Y'all don't even be understanding the stuff that y'all be writing, but no, that's cool. We love King Von, that's cool. We love Dirk, that's cool. We love the Chicago rap culture, that's cool. Y'all don't be knowing what's going on in these cities. Y'all don't be watching these interviews. Y'all don't even be listening to full projects. There's a couple people that said when I had to run into him, I had to check him. By the way, when you shouted that out, smoking on this pack, that was my homie or that was my fam. I'm gonna need you to apologize. People be, here come the please, my fault, bro. That's just what everybody was singing. I didn't even know. Don't say I'm dragging it either. It's the same shit. And that just correlates back to oh, it's a battle rap culture, that's okay. But in mainstream rap, we can say smoking on any pack for anybody who loves one, but we not thinking of them kids. Like they not on social media, or they can't see their dad on a loud pack now. But y'all, my thing is y'all eating it up on Twitter, cracking up. Now you want to scream sensitivity. Now certain things off limits in mainstream rap, but okay in battle rap, please. Like I said, y'all be choosing, and y'all don't even listen to the content. Y'all don't even do the homework. Y'all don't even know half the shit that y'all talking about. Y'all see a name, if you don't like them, it's on. Cancel culture. Like I said, I'm a call on it. Every time. Me, a crank you up, yes, I'm a Meek fan, cool. But like I said, y'all don't apply the same energy. Don't give me, oh, my favorite rapper would never do that until he do it and you over there quiet or dropping your flame emojis. It's because Meek milled a bit. Call spade a spade, that's all. Oh, the line was corny. I seen y'all gas cornier shit than that. Stop. But I don't know nothing. All right, come on, yo. The realest joint I seen, because like I said, if you go on my page at conspiracy crank _ DJ crank _ on IG, shout out to Reaction Time Talk. Shout out to my Yeast Mugamir was popping. Episode 3, season 2 coming soon. Follow the kids, subscribe, all that. Feel me? That's my little commercial break. The realest shit I seen from when I tweeted last night, I woke up to all these joints. We've been at it. I love it. I love the controversy. I love the different shades of opinion, but I cannot respect people that be choosing and got standards for certain artists that they like or don't like. I don't like that. That's corny as shit. The realest shit I heard was the people that's mad at the Meek bar were mad at Meek before the Meek bar. That's a bar. Do I need to say it again? The people that was mad at Meek about this line are the same niggas that was already mad at Meek before he said it. It's just more ammo for y'all to pop shit for somebody y'all don't even like. But no. Meek drop a tweet. Yeah, just linked up with so-and-so. We dropped $400K for scholarships for so-and-so in Philly, for so-and-so in Detroit, for so-and-so in New York. Where the energy at? And as a matter of fact, to keep it 1,000, when he do drop posts like that, you go in that thread, you still got people talking about whatever the last bid was. Nah, but did you respond to Quilly though? That's cool and all, but did you respond to 6ix9ine? That's cool and all, but did you respond to not the $400K for these kids, scholarships, essential belongings and tools for educational purposes in Philly, these coats, these drives. The energy don't be the same. Y'all don't like them. It's cool. Just call it what it is. Trust me. Y'all keep rocking with me all the way to the top. You're going to know I'm going to defend anybody like that I feel like social media is trying to ridicule because they riding a wave and creating malice intentions for something that wasn't originally disrespectful. Like I was talking to my man, shout out to P. He said, honestly, bro, before I got on Twitter, when I listened to the snippet, I really didn't think too much of it. Mind you, he's one of the biggest Kobe fans I know. He said, I really didn't think too much of it, Crank. He said, but when I got on Twitter and I started reading your thread and I started reading threads, that's when I really kind of felt a little bit of a way. I kind of felt like it was a little insensitive. But before the hype, when I heard this snippet, I didn't really think too much of it, bro. That goes to show you, people will get on here, Meek trending, hold on. Let me go get the gifs and the jokes. Let me go chime into why he did what he did is some nut shit or why he's canceled or this, that, and the third, bro. Proof is in the pudding. Mind you, if I wanted to on this segment, I could have literally went in my crates, got my pen and pad together, and write down a lot of mainstream disrespectful shit in hip hop and rap that was actually intentional to be disrespectful to somebody that had heavy influence that just died or got shot or lost their life. Whether they a rapper, an artist, an actor, whatever, and people have reference to them in bars, and it was no response. Or just wasn't on this type of level. Trust me, it's there. Any other example I gave you was off the top. It used to be worse. Society and everything across the board now is dramatically sensitive to everything. It's always but why they have to do this? But why it had to be that? Or why do they have to do this? Or why can't you have done that? Or what does that mean? Or what did you really mean by that? Hold on, huh? What are you trying to say? Relax. I didn't mean nothing from it. Like, chill. This is all it was. You taking it here. We blowing everything out of proportion. Now you want to say for an elementary bar, it wasn't like it was super crazy. It was just corny. No, pick a one. Was you hurt because it was about Kobe? Was it really corny? Meaning corny whether Drake came out of Drake's mouth, Ho's mouth, Kanye's mouth? Oh, and that's another thing. This legend thing. Obviously, when Meek said what he said, he was referring to dying like a legend like Kobe. And you get Meek ain't a legend. What? I know some of y'all who just became Meek fans when it was the Drake beef. Relax. Meek been in this joint. Meek started out for real, 17, 18 years old. He's 33 now. His last album was Grammy nominated. Not that even that accolade itself matters, because the Grammys in itself, self-explanatory, holds no real value. We know who's voting. We know who's patting those stats. But I'm saying his catalog, from mixtapes to his first album to his last, which is Championships, to the singles, to the features, to the influence, to being the biggest thing to come out of Philly. Shout out to Beanie, shout out to Freeway, shout out to Uzi, shout out to Rock, just to name a few. You would be lying to yourself that I don't care about what shenanigans, what hot water Meek is in right now. That when Philly come up, that Meek's name is not the biggest artist to ever come out of Philly. With longevity, the image, the music, the catalog, the story to match everything. What you mean he not a legend? Because you don't like him? Meek the rapper's not a legend? You ask any upcoming, like I said, bullshit aside, drama aside, ask any upcoming artist that's in it now, ask any artist that's been in it that had to get back on their shit and reinvent themselves, as any OG that came before Meek, what the persona is and the influences and what Meek has done in the game. As a street rapper at that, coming from a city like Philly. It's a lot of people I don't like. I'm not the biggest Drake fan if you know me. His fans kind of not make me a Drake fan, not necessarily Drake himself. But I will never deny him legendary. I will never deny him as a generational talent, big time artist globally. No matter how much I was on Meek's side in that beef. That's something I can never deny. But y'all see somebody that y'all don't like, and now he not. Y'all better stop playing, yo. 18, and now it's 33 and still going. But because of Twitter fingers, or because of y'all don't like him on Twitter, or he talks his mind too much, or he screams, that doesn't erase a damn thing. Letting y'all know that now. There's not a DJ I don't know that can't play a whole segment and shift of Meek at any event or any club. A lot of y'all favorite rappers, or that y'all deem pettily over him, can't even do that. Funk had said that the other day. To be honest, there's some people that I can't play a full segment of your catalog in the club. And I'm not talking about because what you got is only played for the car and you're just a lyricist. I'm talking about because they don't got it. And again, in close, it's sadly, God forbid it happens anytime soon, it will be one of those situations where he won't be appreciated, or the bullshit won't die down until he's gone. It won't be. Talking about not a legend. People gave, and I'm a fan of all of these people I'm about to say. Love Juice WRLD. Anybody knows me, love Juice WRLD. People say he died a legend. How long Juice WRLD been out? Pop Smoke died a legend. Pop Smoke might have been out, a few years. XXX, youngin, loved him. People say he died a legend. What was Meek Mill first wrote mixtape? The Real, then Flamer segment, and Dreams and on that, and then from 18 to 32, or he's 33 now, still going and still giving good content, bullshit aside. And you mean to tell me he's not a legend because he's still here? And I say those examples because I got the receipts on people that used to shit on Pop Smoke, that thought Juice WRLD only talked about drugs and dying and this, that, and the third, and he wasn't really as good as he was, or his music was just depressing. Or XXX, all he did was scream and go wild, and he can perform good, but his music wasn't influential. But as soon as they pass, R.I.P., dang, he was a legend. Dang, Pop was a legend. Dang, Juice WRLD's a legend. Dang, Nip is a legend. But before that, his album wasn't that good. Y'all only giving this because the flowers will come, unfortunately, when he passes. And we just hope, God forbid, it's no time soon. And that's for anybody. I don't want nobody, whether you live down the street or you on the top of the world as an artist, I don't want nobody to die early. I'm just saying, it's one of those situations. When all the clips come back and you go back and look at the catalogs for over almost 2 decades now, and it's like, damn, he was on that type time. I can respect, you know what? I really don't like when Meek get on Twitter. He say a lot of bullshit. I wish he had a publicist, or I wish somebody could take his phone. I just wish I didn't have to defend him no more, because damn, as a fan, he makes it hard. I can respect that. If on the flip side is, but I will never say he's a corny rapper. I would never say that he hasn't done this, that, and the third for his city or for the game or as a street rapper. I can respect those opinions, but oh yeah, he's corny, he's been trash, he's not a legend, nobody knows him, he got body by a singing nigga. Bro, go ahead, bro. Y'all on Twitter to see what joint is trending, what shit is shaking, what's moving, who's in what drama. Oh, there go Meek Mill. And then you respond. That's it. It's a new age of rap. It's a new age of music. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to the whole Smack Talk. It's a new age of music. In the 90s, this wouldn't even been a thing, whether we had Twitter or not. it was way worse. Intentionally way worse. So if it was deemed that, you know what, he was showing love, it's cool. It might be a tad too early. Okay, I'm cool with that. Right? Let the record show I'm fine with your take saying the bar was all right. You mean? And I get it came from love. It was just a little too early for me as a Kobe fan. I respect that. But 90% of these people on Twitter, that's not what this is. I said I was going to touch on my last episode with the Meek Mill and 6ix9ine joint and come back to it. But I'm going to let that rock. I'm just going to let that settle. It's apparent that Wack 100 and all these other people, they're going to try to capitalize off of any chance they get with a Meek Mill situation. It is guaranteed that if you mention Meek Mill in any way, shape, or form, good or bad, your name will get a little recognition for a little bit. Then we'll forget about you a week from now. And social media will move on to the next thing that's trending. Which is the same reason why Meek won't get canceled. But yeah. This is episode 8, Crank Radio. It's your boy DJ Crank. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Listen, if you disagree, that's great. My other podcast, Reaction Time, is all about reactions. Hashtag reactions matter. I don't care what it is. You don't gotta agree with me. Just join the conversation. And please just be practical, understanding. Show that you've done your homework. And you're not simply moving with emotions. And I'm not talking about passion. I'm not talking about speaking passionately. I'm talking about the content that you're speaking, not how you're necessarily speaking it. I respect opinions. If you disagree, cool. But don't give me no ABC bullshit or start frauding and capping because you don't like the bull that who we're talking about. Because I see it. I say it all the time. Y'all will spin the block. But anyway, like I said, leave your comments below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow Reaction Time. It's your boy DJ Craig. We out of here.